Hello everyone, welcome to qautomated.com. In this video, we are going to see some of the JMeter config elements which are most commonly used. So let's get started with JMeter 2. So here I have added two sampler HTTP sampler request thread group and a listener already. So let us start with our first config element, that is HTTP request default. You can add this from here. So once you add it, you can configure here the request specific things which are common for all the requests inside the scope. So you can configure server name, protocol, port number, etc. And that will be applicable for all these requests. So in this request, you don't need to mention this separately again. You can mention it here. So the benefit for this is that if there is any change in your server URL or port number, then you don't have to update each and every request in your script. You can just update in one single space here. So this is about HTTP request default. Let us see HTTP header manager. This is our second config element which is most commonly used. So many times when we want to hit any request, we need to specify some of the headers for the request. It might be authentication, token, or the type of request you are sending. It's a JSON or a text or whatever. So you need to specify this kind of things for each request. So if you add it here, so if I add it here, content type, application, JSON. So this particular header is applicable for all the requests under its scope. Then the next config element is HTTP cache manager. So HTTP cache manager is used. So we know WebDriver uses caching to reduce traffic over the internet by storing the resources for subsequent runs. So to mimic the same behavior, we can use HTTP cache manager. First time when we hit the URL, JMeter script store the resource file and the file contains last modified date and time. On the basis of which cache manager checks whether the responses are updated or not. And if the resources are updated, then it downloads the updated resource file. So if we use clear cache option is checked, then after each and every iteration, the cache will be cleared. And by default, 5000 elements are stored in the cache. We can configure this number. If we use cache control option, then this particular cache control option is checked, and if the request is get request and timestamp is in future, then the sampler returns response from the cache. So this is how HTTP cache manager works. Next config element, which is also most commonly used, is HTTP cookie manager. Okay. So many web applications store some of the information as a cookie, and this JMeter element is used to store the cookies and use the information later during the test runs. Each JMeter thread contains cookie storage space. If we are testing application where cookie is used for storing information for particular sessions, then each JMeter thread will have its own sessions. So cookies can be added manually like I showed here, and we can have user defined cookies also we can add from here. So if clear cookies on each iteration option is checked, then for each iteration cookies will be removed and new one is created. So these are the four more commonly used elements. If you have any questions regarding this, you can write in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video. You can find the blog post URL in the description box below. Thank you. Bye-bye.